and led this team to 10 wins for the first time since '84. There's the JUCO transfer, Danny Gray. Boy, are they high on number 5 in white.
Potentially make up for some of that lost production. 111 catches a year ago from James Prochet.
Buechele down the seam. Gray with the catch in stride. And SMU in Texas State territory.
Decisiveness and timing. What I like about this throw, underneath defender dropping, and as he throws the guy open.
Rebirth around SMU, and for a different generation, they still remember when SMU wasn't just.
That play happens so quick. And once he hits the crease and is able to bounce the ball to the outside and turn the.
Buechele gets rid of it quickly. He's got Gray. Helmet comes off. So if the helmet was knocked off because of a penalty, he can stay in.
Buechele on 1st and 10. Another deep shot. Wide open, and that is Gray. The speedy Danny Gray cuts it inside the 30. Gray running away from the mean green. Touchdown, SMU. The speedster Danny Gray with us. State of Texas in 1957, playing for Otis Mitchell at North Texas. As Gray brings it across the 30, across the 45. Gray rolls across the 50 to near the 35. Danny Gray pours it on.
2nd and long and 3rd and long.
Fake to Bentley. Danny Gray in space with blocks in front of him.
Gray back in the game, and this is the play they scored on earlier with Bentley the 4th. They should quit. And that's always the recipe of building a good program.
Gray cutting it inside to the end zone. Touchdown.
Back or go out with them, they've got them outflanked. And when you just have a great athlete like Gray in open space, it's almost like
our touchdown last week against North Texas. It's maybe not as spectacular, but just as effective. Window in every program in the nation. We've seen the postponements and cancellations all across college football. But SMU so far clean in their testing for well over a month now. Jim Buechele hoping the Mustangs can score their 4th offensive touchdown. On the jet sweep, no one will touch Danny Gray. 6 more.
Well, just too much speed. If you do your scouting report, anytime Shane Buechele goes under center, you've got to be aware.
Caught a touchdown midway through.
Downfield, and it's caught by Danny Gray.
He gets into this corner route real quickly, avoids contact there, and then makes the adjustment. Has to kind of come back over his left shoulder.
Second to trip inside of the red zone today. Gray out of the backfield. Got a nice block by Robertson, and he's taken out of. Buechele pumps, throws, touchdown, Danny Gray.
You can't hit the first hole, but I don't think he can cross his face. So you have the. This is what you call the.
For a young cornerback, and that has not always been the case. Buechele 9 out of 12. Gets away from Dorceus. Throws, Patrick Mahomes-esque.
Donald Gray hung onto the football, made the catch, and that was a violent shot.
Automatic first down.
Of what I perceive targeting to be.
32-yard line of Tulane. Danny Gray is the motion man, and he'll get it here on the jet sweep. Good stiff arm inside the 20 with first down yardage, diving for the pylon. Did he stay in bounds?
You talk about blocking, right? Watch number 83, Kylan Granson, a nice
Kirk.
It's how you got to do it. You got to respond. Hey, hold on. Give me just a little time. We'll come back. We'll score our own touchdown.
Man. Buechele looking deep down the near sideline. Puts it up for Danny Gray.
Watch the ball placement from the quarter. He puts it to the outside.
For Tulane in that first quarter. 146 yards for SMU. Looking for a third down conversion. And Danny Gray with the broken tackle.
Yeah, we know Reggie Robertson's out for the season, but who's going to be the guy to step up? And right now, it's been Danny Gray, the junior from Dallas, so far, the run the field.
Buechele's been terrific on third down tonight. He will drop it off underneath and see if Danny Gray can do the work for him, and Gray's going to get the first down. Breaking a tackle at midfield. Gray inside the 30, and the defender, Monroe, got an angle on him to Shanks.
It was just an underneath route. He lines up at the top of the screen, and then all Buechele does is put the ball out in front, and that's when the athleticism of Danny Gray just takes over and outruns the defense for the big play.
A good one brewing.
To get around.
From the 16-yard line, Buechele finds his man, and it's Danny Gray again for
Third down, right? Who else would it be? It's one-on-one on the outside, and just a terrific
field with Bentley. Buechele will throw it into the end zone, back shoulder, touchdown.
It's just one-on-one on the outside, and watch the route. That's look, the route by Gray. Just a quick fake hesitation.
34-31, SMU over Tulane, 7.
The largest deficit of the season for SMU.
Buechele to the air.
They're working quick on tempo. It's out wide again. And it's Danny Green who just comes back in looking for their 7th win. Buechele, plenty of time, has Gray again. And
Granson now, you see Rashee Rice get off to a fast start here in the first quarter. And Anish, I love that.
Averaging almost 8.5 yards per play. Danny Gray on the bubble screen. There's Gray. And Alana Lee, the center, moves to right tackle. Danny Gray in the flat, first down and more. He can fly. Gray, he's fast. Swift as a shadow, still going. And Danny Gray flashing the wheels. And another first down for SMU. 29 yards for Gray.
Well, I stand corrected on the 5-yard out into the wind. Shane Buechele.
Tulsa still has to play Cincinnati. Buechele going to the air. He's got Gray. Pushed out of bounds.
Mordecai drilled as he lets it go to the end zone for Gray. He's got it this time. Touchdown SMU. 4th and 6. Mordecai, the drag route. Danny Gray, first down and more. Gray, right down the boulevard. Touchdown SMU. His 2nd of the quarter. Fake the bubble screen. Mordecai rifles it to an open man. It's Danny Gray. Gray steps out of a tackle. He's gone. Touchdown SMU.
FBS. 2nd and 5. Mordecai will look and dumps off across the middle there. From the 22 now. SMU. Give on the right side. Danny Gray will get the grab. Mordecai will look. He's got plenty of time. A little comeback run. Set and delivers a strike to Danny Gray. Offensive quarter to Garrett Riley. Plenty of time for Mordecai. And up 36-yard line. That's a long throw down the right side. And the catch. Mordecai. Going to go up top. Little push. Did they call it in? We're waiting. And now the call, touchdown.
Graves is lined up to the right. All he's got to do is beat his man and get one step. That's all he's asking for. Get one offensive plays for SMU.
Under center now, Mordecai, Bentley in the back. McDermott, the little flip pitch. And Deeds with 6 catches for 54 yards now. And Mordecai from SMU, right side, and that man again, Danny Gray on the right side.
Mordecai with time over the middle. They wanted to get their receivers in space. This is Danny Gray, and Danny Gray going the distance. 1 drive, 1 touchdown.
Coach Riley talked about Danny Gray and just how explosive he is, and you can see on that play, Bud Clark given.
Throwing on 2nd and 5. Has his man down to the 5.
Grant Calcaterra, and you're going to see Danny Gray exploiting there.
Mordecai, first down Mustangs. Mordecai throws the strike, and man, he has had a good game.
You loves the screen game. They haven't used it a ton. The first look to Danny. Danny Gray near the first down of the first play. Danny Gray, oh, he can burst. For go.
Mordecai sets his feet, plenty of time. Danny Gray. Mordecai's going to roll to his left. Is he going to throw it back? He does, and it's caught. Great catch by Gray.
On the backside, but how about Tanner Mordecai able to throw the ball? Things could take place.
Mordecai forced to roll out, has a man open. That's Gray. Looked like a coverage bust for Tulane. And
the initial double move, and then at some point,
Mordecai again to throw over the middle of the field. Has Gray wide open.
the fourth downs killed him on the first drive.
2nd and 6. Mordecai, quick throw to the right side, and Gray is having a big night. Make it 5 for 72. NFL scouts on hand tonight. Gray, one of the players they're looking at.
Absolutely. This guy that's got a lot of speed, smooth route runner. To go with the quarterbacks on this one, they usually know what they're talking about.
This quarterback knows what he's doing. Gets it to Danny. Brings up a 3rd and long, low snap. Mordecai gonna take a shot. Has Gray.
The strong hands by Danny Gray. That's competes a little underthrown, and it gives Lance Robinson a chance to get back in it, but the strong.
Mordecai on a slant, and at the 39-yard line, it appears
he is their primary target in the passing game. There's no doubt. And he had to fight for that ball.
Mordecai off the back foot. It's caught inside the 5 by Danny Gray.
And Danny Gray did a great job of working back to this football. Joe?
Taylor. 3rd and 17 here, and caught inside the 50 by Danny Gray.
Oh, unbelievable. And Tanner Mordecai, they get the offsetting penalties, and he just back-shoulders.
Reasonable chance. Mordecai throws down inside the
slot in motion. Mordecai with time. Danny Gray over the
6'2", 200 pounds.
This first half, 1st and 10. Quick pass, that was dangerous. Somehow it is completed. Danny Gray looking at the end zone, touchdown.
It's going to get deflected. Watch, it should have been intercepted. Oh, right there. You see the hand get put on it by Maurice. Up with that ground game.
2nd and 6, quick pass to the outside. Danny Gray makes. Mordecai looking end zone. What a catch! Danny Gray holds it in for the.
It's a concentration by Danny Gray at the end as Rubin's holding him. Yeah.
It's a combined 7 yards. That last drive.